taking the agenda of human rights further in Karnataka. With this introduction, let me just come to the topic at hand, which is planning for the creation of an alliance for the use of testimonies in India. In it, there lies two assumptions in this particular theme that's given to me. The first is that I assume that we are talking specifically of testimonial therapy and not just any testimony per se, because we have been using testimonies throughout in our work for the last 15 years, even though, we may not, is that we are, as a group here, as heads of organizations on the dais here, have taken one step forward from yesterday, and that is to consider being grouped into an alliance. It is an assumption again that we will form an alliance. And I would like to say that my organization is willing to be counted in that process, and I am moving on that assumption. Having said that, let me tell you a little more about what we can really do. We operate in the state of Karnataka primarily, with a very heavy presence in the state of Kerala for human rights education and monitoring. Now, we welcome this idea and would like to build upon it into leveraging on some of our main strengths. Our real main strength is in networking. Networking with a variety of organizations and people. We are not a grassroots organization. We are not a community-specific organization in the sense that we don't have a project area. We are promoters of a concept, working from an office. And the concept is echoed in our vision statement, which is to make human rights a household theme, a household concept. Every child, man and woman in this country should say, human rights is my business. This is the mission that we are working on. So therefore, we are not project-centered, we are not grassroots-centered, we are not membership-driven, nothing. It is a group of dedicated people putting forward the idea through official work of promoting human rights as enunciated in the UDHR. We produced a souvenir of the 50th anniversary of UDHR, and last year we produced on the 60th year. That is our commitment. UDHR and the Constitution of India are our governing principles. The rule of law and the promotion of human rights. And so therefore, when we want to do that, we see our allies in several fields. So therefore, we built up networking as one of our biggest strengths. And we network with a host of people, and I can proudly say, as I said yesterday, we have very good lawyers on the staff as well as volunteers. Excellent relationships with senior members of the judiciary, with as many as 6 ex-justices of the High Courts of Karnataka, willing to lend their name and time to come for any fact-finding commission. They have done it in the past, and I'm sure they will do it. We have not had that. And I feel that by accepting and using this term testimonial therapy, we are opening up to that field of networking too. We would be very interested in working with them, because ultimately the person, the victim, will be the winner. If we can find more allies for justice, let's do that, and we are willing to do that. In fact, in Bangalore, we have the foremost institute called the National Institute of Mental Health and Neurosurgery, which is called NIMHANS. NIMHANS led the psychosocial rehabilitation after the tsunami issues. Dr. Sheshadri is a good friend of ours on a personal level. We can leverage those contacts, work with the psychosocial team of NIMHANS, and try to professionalize our approach. We have a group of people in Bangalore called the Medico Pastoral Association, which runs a halfway home. We can leverage those contacts. Maybe we can also think ourselves of even forming a group of people called the Medical Legal Association. We don't know. I'm just thinking wild. These are possibilities, endless possibilities. I see a world opening before us.